think that this movie needs to come out and at least be critically well received, because what's going to happen then is this movie's going to come out, it's going to make $300 million, and then all the people that didn't show up to see it because they just think, oh, the DCU sucks, are going to slowly hear about the word of mouth of it being good, and they're going to go, all right, I'll check it out when it comes to HBO. Then they're going to check it out and they're going to realize, oh my god, this is actually good. And then when Supergirl comes out, instead of that making 300 million like Superman, it's going to make 450 million because of the word of mouth that led people to watching Superman on streaming services and then getting excited about the next thing. And then once Supergirl hits streaming, more people are going to watch that. And then when Wonder Woman comes out, that's going to make $650 million. And then all the people that didn't show up to see Wonder Woman are going to catch that on streaming and see that that's great. And then when Batman comes out, that's going to make $900 million. And then the Justice League is going to come out, that's going to make $1.1 billion. And then Superman 2 will come out, and that will make like $800 to $1 billion, because at that point, everyone will be on board. But this Superman first needs to get out of the mud that the DC name is currently in, and it's only going to be able to profit Warner Brothers if they stick with it for the long haul and look at the upwards trajectory. If they look at it like, it doesn't matter what Superman makes now, it matters what Superman 2 has the potential to make. And if this movie comes out and it's an 80% critic score and a 90% audience score, I am willing to bet you all of the money in the world they are going to push forward, especially since Supergirl's already wrapped filming and Green Lanterns. And then once Supergirl comes out, if that makes at least $100 million more than Superman, and then Green Lanterns comes out and it is wildly beloved, and then Peacemaker comes out and everybody loves it, I promise you they're gonna look at that like each project they're putting out has an upwards trajectory, just like phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they're gonna see that as, sure, right now we're only breaking even, but 2 years from now we're gonna be making billions. And that's what every business does when they're first starting off. Most businesses, when they open up, start at a loss of profit. They start in the negative with the hopes that they could eventually get to a point where they're profitable. Look at Netflix. They started off at a point making all these movies and TV shows and originals, losing money, knowing that eventually enough people will sign up to the point where they'll be making more money than they're spending and they'll be profitable. And that's exactly what happened. And that's a business model that most businesses follow. And I don't care what anybody says. For anyone watching this that is hopeful for the DCU success, if you see people online talking about, oh, if this movie doesn't make $1 billion, it's a failure,